Hello, 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 and we should be live. Hello, chat. Y'all can
Hello.
just confirm. Oh, people really want to make you build stairs, Father Lorris.
I'll do like a stairs live stream. How about that? I'll set up like a baby cam or whatever it is, like a little webcam downstairs, and just have me building my stairs. And then you could all report me to the planning permission department for totally getting planning permission and building to spec.
Well, on that note, welcome to episode 63 of NoCB, a Grand Strategy podcast. Today is March 24th, 2021, and we only have myself, Enigmatic Rose 4, and Father Lorris.
Hello, it's the dream team once again.
Yes. Oh, lots of people are contributing to you building stairs.
Can I like buy materials for these orbs, or is it just
No, people get orbs from watching us.
Oh, so they can't actually buy like cement or anything.
No.
I can't redeem it down there. Down with builders merchants.
No.
Well, this Twitch business is a scam. What the hell?
I mean, if they gave bits would be translatable to concrete and stairs,
Oh, there we
but
are
not
then.
the orbs.
PO box bags of concrete to me, please.
What would that cost?
I don't know. Want people like shipping it from like Canada or something, like all wrapped up in a parcel.
But wow, I don't even want to think about what that would cost. I know what it costs to send like a package from Korea to here, but
I was thinking that. How much would it send it from Korea to the UK even? That's like legit the other side of the world.
Sending Korea to the US was much cheaper than sending US to Korea.
I think I sent a present to my friend in Korea, actually. Yeah, it was actually, what was it, like £15 for like a tiny little thing. It was mad.
But we do have the Rosebud here as well, so do not be surprised if you hear baby noises.
Yeah, that's me.
Alright, so to start off with here, we have a lovely Stellaris Dem Diary from Grikolf. Did I saying that right? Grikolf?
Yes. We'll go with that. Yeah. Grikolf.
Rosebud agrees. Okay.
Grikolf.
Grikolf.
It's the What's That Pokemon Diary, right?
Yes.
Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that dev? 10 points.
No, like when you meet an alien now, it's a little bit further down in the dev. This is all I did remember the dev diary, but the most jump out fact for it is when you're doing first contact now, you get a Who's That Pokemon pop up with a shadowy figure, and you have to guess if it's Diglett, right? Basically.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's it. That's when you contact stuff. If it's Diglett or Pikachu or Oddish.
Meowth.
There we are. I remember my Pokemon. Meowth, there we are.
Yeah. I only remember that because I watched the show as a kid.
Yeah, I can't remember anything past 151. Yeah.
I don't know. The new ones look like toaster ovens and stuff. They're weird looking, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, same. So we're just getting old. We're complaining about those cranky Zoomers with their brand new Pokemons.
Well,
back in my day, the Pokemons were a lot better.
Here's something to make you feel old. So when a liquor store cards someone now, they only have to look at the first two numbers of the year.
Oh yeah, that's even in America too, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's depressing. Well, luckily I look so old and haggard that I haven't been ID'd for anything since I was 16, so
Here
ravages of age.
Here in New York, they tend to be pretty strict. What? You're trying to... He wants to grab the microphone. Tommy, if you grab the microphone, it'll make terrible noises for the people on stream. I think it's because there's a red light on it.
Oh, yeah. That's understandable. That's quite relatable.
Alright, so what we have here... Going with red light and... I mean, he would make a red light district joke with the name of the patch. but there are little ears around, so let's not. Yeah, so
A bit awkward. First words, red light district.
So our dev diary here is just reminding us, of course, that Nemesis comes out on April 15th, and there is a free patch that is coming out, which is called Dick.
Yeah.
Because someone had to go that way with humor.
Yeah.
I mean, we even have a CK3 dev in chat going, oh god, the patch name. So Stellaris.
Who's it? Oh, it's
Black
Philip
Ninja.
Philip K. Dick? Yeah. I was thinking, because they always name it after a sci-fi author, right?
Yes, it's just the choice. I know he's a major author, but the choice here. And we have Lambert in chat. Yeah. So yeah, the new features that come with the free patch. New intel system, reworked first contact, reworked pop growth, new industrial districts, and some changes to production of alloy and consumer goods. New espionage system and gather intelligence operation. Other operations will be part of Nemesis. Numerous bug fixes and improvements. There are always bug fixes and improvements. That's standard, I feel.
Yeah, I didn't know if a new intel system was just going to be part of a patch. I mean, that's pretty... I thought it was going to be the major thing of part of the expansion, but I guess the new Nemesis system and the, Palpatine options are going to be part of the Nemesis instead.
I mean, that kind of makes sense considering they've tried lately with Stellaris to be very good, and if they're doing something that changes the way the entire game is played, then they put it in the free patch. If it just adds on sort of flavor, then it's part of the DLC. Also, Tommy is determined to get this microphone. Good child.
You need a dummy microphone, like next to your real microphone, how you used to get driving games and you used to get a dummy steering wheel in the side of a car, that sort of thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, remember he was always grabbing my computer mouse? I brought him a dummy computer mouse, and he's not interested in it. He wants mine.
No. Okay, what you do in that situation is you just use the dummy computer mouse instead, and then
okay. I hope they fix the ancient fortress bug. I hope they fixed a lot of bugs.
Yeah. I hope they refine performance a bit better, that's all.
And he's got the computer mouse. So I guess we're staying on this screen right now, guys, for a little bit.
All right. Well, the next bit is the Where's That Pokemon bit, which we've already talked about. It's the new First Contact update stuff, which turns it more into sort of archaeological dig site thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can guess if it's Bulbasaur or not. Whereas that definitely is, Oddish or something. Cyber.
Well, it's going to be definitely interesting. What are you looking forward to the most in this pack?
Oh, the Palpatine stuff for sure.
But that's not.
Which I know is not part. That's not part of a free patch, I guess. But,
that is the pack. I said pack. I meant patch. But you responded
the patch
to pack
itself. Oh, I don't know actually. I'm a little apprehensive for rework pops and supply stuff, but I'm willing to give it a little go. But really, what I'm really hyped about is the Palpatine stuff. Let's face it. So and they kept the juicier stuff obviously in the expansion. What about yourself?
There we go. Oh, sorry. I am actually looking forward to the industrial stuff. Like, how is it going to change building up your new empire?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Princessity says the new Fog of War system, which, yes, I forgot about that. I want to actually try, to make a sort of hermit kingdom, with people, you could go inward perfectionist, but, and then, what's it called? What's that perk where you pick and it makes it really hard for people to spy on you? Add your encryption really high.
I don't remember what it's called.
I think it's enigmatic engineering, I believe. Could be wrong there, though.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is because it lines up, with my name.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting the Rosebud content. Okay. And I have my computer mouse.
Looking forward to that one. Big time. Yeah, but I like the flavor, but the this new system has. The outlier stuff, nice little quality of life changes, I reckon.
They're updating the outliner, which is nice. And what I think is cool right here is the planets. It shows you what they focus on.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Little icons, little graphical icons like that. Big fan of it.
Now, if only there was a better way to organize star bases.
Well, I think there is, isn't there? Each one of these you can sort up and down, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, you can
so you can rearrange it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I meant the images, I guess.
Oh, I see.
Like, instead of just saying Bastion or Trade Hub, if it had a different image for Bastion and Trade Hub.
Yeah. That'd be a good idea. You could even just like add a little icon in the middle, like because when little tendrils show you what level it is, but the bit in the middle could be like an icon.
Like a shield or some coin.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Something to make it easier to tell.
Yeah. Alfred says in chats he was playing a Inward Perfectionist in multiplayer earlier in the week and knew absolutely nothing about their neighbors, which is perfect. I really want to do that. I just want to be like, no one's allowed to know what I'm doing. No, I don't want to know what the world's doing. Brilliant. I love it. So, such a good little role play thing.
That's entirely how it should be.
Yeah. And then be really begrudging when the Empire forms, the Galactic Empire. So I don't really part no Empire. I don't even know what that is.
Oh yeah, there's your catch a Pokemon. Who is it?
That's the one.
Can you guess?
What Pokemon does it look like? Looks like Vileplume a little bit. That's what I'm going with.
If you join the community, you don't have to join the Empire. No, but the community is the Empire.
Yeah, but I guess if you don't join up to start with.
It's also a Jigglypuff.
Seen from above. Yeah.
Sure. I can see it if you twist your head slightly and squint really hard.
Yeah, quite possibly.
But
yes, no, Hitmonchan. You're right. Yes, it does look like Hitmonchan. It's almost perfect. Ooh, could you drag up an image of Hitmonchan?
Yes, I will do that.
And then, using your pro streamer abilities, overlay it over.
No, I'll just do that.
No. Just drag it to. Oh yes. Look, it's almost identical. That is uncanny, actually.
It kind of is, honestly. So, is this a new Pokemon and Stellaris combination confirmed?
Yes. Get onto the marketing team. Get onto Loic. Loic, if you're listening, sign us. Get in touch with who is it? Who's the people who do it again? Is it? Oh gosh, Oh gosh, who's the subdivision who work on Nintendo?
I don't know. I have
Game
no
Freak.
clue.
I think it's Game Freak. Yeah. Get in touch with them. There we are. Get a crossover. Pokemon Stellaris crossover.
Just play Fanatic Authoritarian and catch every species in the galaxy. I mean, you could also play the robots. What are they called? The robots that want to have, they want to take care of and keep organics as pets.
Oh, gosh. Ooh. What were they called?
Rogue Servitors.
Rogue Servitors. That's the one. Play those, but as Magneton. Perfect. Yeah. You got all the metal Pokemon could be robots, and then everything else could be the rest. Perfect. All the plant Pokemon could be plantoids, rock Pokemon. He could be a Geodude Empire that is Lithoid. It's perfect. What a crossover. And I think Stellaris on Switch. Woefully, I can't remember what's released.
Which consoles is it on? I don't play consoles really, so I'm unsure.
I play one
something in the chat
console.
to tell us.
That is the Switch, and I bought the Switch entirely to play Animal Crossing for nostalgia's sake. So I essentially spent like £200 on Animal Crossing, and that's it.
It's not on Switch. Which consoles is it on then?
Awesome. Oh, it's on Xbox. I know that because it's on the Games Pass,
Yes,
I believe.
it'll be on the Games Pass. No, you can't have my computer mouse.
I think that might be it. Maybe it's only on Xbox. Maybe it's on PlayStation also. Does anyone use a PlayStation still? It's like I feel like PlayStation used to be the big thing, but people have gone off it a little bit. Everyone I know has got either got Xbox or Switch.
Xbox had popular games, but PlayStation had like better technology.
Yeah, that was like with the PS3 era. I don't know. I've lost track of. I lost track of consoles ages ago. I lost track of consoles when it was like GameCubes, PS2s, and thing. I had my GameCube, and that's the last console I probably had, I reckon.
Decided it wants to mute us. Oh, I'm fixing. I'm fixing. I'm sorry. Blame Crusader Kings 3. Is that better, guys?
Test, hello?
Hello. You hear me?
Possibly?
Maybe?
Let us know in the chat.
Oh, am I quiet now? It's still super
It's still super loud.
Oh my gosh. There you go. I muted CK3. How's that?
Is that... Well, I'll test myself, I guess.
Can you hear? Can you hear us? Maybe it's
Still too loud.
What? Okay, no.
Oh, there we are. It's
there
all
is
back.
no music
It's all
now.
back.
I muted it. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Apologies, folks. I tried to load CK3 before the stream started, and it just did not want to cooperate, so I loaded it now, and it decided to, do the standard CK thing and blast your ears out.
Oh gosh, we have to sort of pick up exactly where we were so Leanna can do like a clean cut. GameCube. I was talking about the GameCube.
Yes.
Yes, I was playing. I like playing Pikmin and stuff. Oh no, I got a Wii. I remember I got a Wii, but like no Wii sold pretty well. I'm pretty sure, didn't it?
Yeah, Wii's were sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
And
I had WarioWare Smooth Moves, which is probably one of the best console games. It's amazing. I love WarioWare. Do a crossover about WarioWare and Stellaris somehow.
I mean, I played on the Wii, but it was mostly like action sort of games. The games that you really move around with.
Oh yeah. Well, WarioWare was kind of like that.
Of course, Mario.
Oh,
Kart.
of course, Mario Kart. Double Dash was still my favorite.
The Rosebud just does not want to cooperate today. He's like, I miss Lambert and Leanna.
Anyway, can't think of a tangent between WarioWare and Crusader Kings.
I mean,
but we should.
You can be a Viking warrior.
Yeah, you can't do that in WarioWare though.
But
should we just carry on talking about WarioWare until we come up with can be a WarioWare? Is that what you're going for?
Yes.
Nailed it. Let's do it.
Beautiful.
We'll go with that.
Gorgeous. Good job, Father Lorris.
Gorgeous. There we are. Round of applause for that.
Does he get a cookie for that, chat? I feel
Hey,
like
it was
Father
you who
Lorris
came up
wants
with
a
that,
cookie.
right? I think it was you.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
she sort
pin
of
that
ran with
terrible.
it.
Yeah, but like, I don't want the blame for that. Is what I'm saying.
But see,
That's
you
all
don't
on
get
you.
blame for these segues. You get glory everlasting.
Glory and renown.
Yes.
Like in Crusader Kings 3. There we are.
Oops. And I totally forgot to do the tweet that we're live. Oopsie.
That's fine. It's fine.
I did it. We're live.
Sweet.
If in case you didn't know, chat, and anyone watching on another platform, we're live.
So, yeah, this is a retrospective, I guess, of
Yes.
Northern Lords, which I hope you had a chance to play it now.
Yes, I played. Well, most I played was last Thursday. I went and grabbed 3 achievements in one run, or not one run, in one 2-hour stream. It was.
Me and my friends like loads it up, thinking, "Oh, we'll just try Northern Lords for like an afternoon," and pretty much every single night and morning we've been playing Northern Lords. It's so good. It's so much fun. I'm not much of a NoCB, so and this is it's so much fun. It's something about changing the holy site area makes it far more challenging, which I love gameplay wise. The new little let's just go through it one by one. There's so many things I love about this little flavor pack.
So first off, they do tell us. They do tell us that they tried to be historically plausible, except for apparently the Isle of Man. They decided to go, Sunset Invasion style. Which is
I don't mind. It's it's not. I haven't tried the Isle of Man stuff yet. Actually, I haven't seen if it's been particularly powerful or not. And I feel it's quite hard to do.
I'm gonna try and give it a try tomorrow on stream. So we'll see. Yeah, it is impressive how much content there is, considering this is a flavor pack.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear the word flavor
I hope
pack
it sets the precedent, right?
Yes.
Or at least if it sets a precedent, I mean, it sets precedent that can be also overcome, because this is such a great base starting line. And if you think of...
He's just not
if you think of like the first few like expansions for CK2, they were quite small, little flavor things, and then towards the end, the flavor things started to become much bigger and more ambitious. And if this is the starting point for CK3, I'm very excited to see what the Russian flavor pack is going to be, or the Byzantine flavor pack, or the French flavor pack, or the British flavor pack,
or Sub-Saharan Africa flavor pack, or something.
Sub-Saharan Africa flavor pack, yeah.
What do you want? You really want the computer mouse? All right. Well, I guess we're gonna do this from memory, folks, because
Sorry, I go on my side, so I can set the press.
Well, I had to. I did the Dev Diary 3 videos of it last night because the recording got messed up the first 2 times.
Ooh, just got mangled.
Yes, it was very frustrating. It was very, very frustrating. But that's neither here nor there. All right, we got our lovely...
There's a little bit about events.
Yes.
Raider
trade.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Well, it's
not much to say about it, but like more events is just good. I just like lots of events.
And it's historical that, the Vikings didn't always raid everywhere. They did trade. And here you get those events when things pop, when you're trying to attack a place that is rather tough. And so, they're sort of like bribing you with trade and saying, hey, you might take us down, but you'll lose a lot of dudes doing it. Why don't you just trade us some of that gold that you stole from that abbey up the road, and we'll give you some salt, and we'll all call it a good day.
Yeah, it's like that meme. It's like, I'll pay you $5 to, I won't say because Rosebud's there. I realized I can't swear.
No, he can't hear what you say because you're just coming into.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we'll pay you $5 to fuck off, right? I mean, that's basically what we're doing. I haven't done that yet because honestly, just stealing the stuff is so much more tempting at the moment. But I kind of want to try a sort of tradey focused Viking down the line. But at the moment, I'm just still in full blown pillager mode.
Yes. Oh, what I could do? I could just pull up the Dev Diary on my phone so I can actually see where we're at. Because I remember what's in the Dev Diary, but I couldn't remember the exact order.
There's a bit about Beyond Vikings also.
Yes.
Interesting stuff.
Basically, evangelical Christians, sort of.
Yeah, but before the Unreformed.
Yes.
Which I really like. Because it adds an extra element to reforming, because the Young Vikings stay unreformed and are not happy that you're following the old ways, right? You're not following the old ways.
Yep, they have certain beliefs, and they will stick to them, and they will stick you with their sword if you don't follow their beliefs.
Yeah. And I think it says in the Dev Diary that they're just right bastards, which they are. And it's great when we're on your side, and it's like, oh, I've got my bastard friend here, which I could summon in to fight these holy wars. But when you're trying to reform or convert away from Christianity, they are real bastards. I love it. Very good.
And then next up, we get some more detail about how the Scandinavian adventures work, which, when I heard the word adventurer was being added to the game, I kind of cringed because of how it worked in CK2.
I don't like how it works in CK3 either. My friend had a terrible problem the other day where she was playing Brittany and basically just getting beaten up over and over by just random adventurers, and there was no real way to stop them. It's a pain in the ass. I still don't like them. I think they're not great. But hey,
Father Lorris, you get to talk by yourself for a moment. I'm going to lower my desk.
Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, I much prefer what's going to be mentioned later, which is probably my favorite feature of the new expansion, the new flavor pack, which is the Vegerian invasions. That's a lot better than the sort of AI spawned event troop doom stack that comes along and just beats the crap out of you randomly. Very tough. Very, very tough. And I guess next up in the old Dev Diary, after the invasions,
we have the
Shield Maidens.
Hold on, before we get to Shield Maidens, we have to mention the fact that they gave Scandinavian Adventure System an apocalyptic mode.
Oh, yeah, which I will never ever use because they frustrate me enough already.
Well, I might use it if I'm playing in India.
Yeah, playing very far away from them.
Yes, it's like why it was always fun to turn on Sunset Invasion when you played in India in CK2 because you got to watch the Western world burn.
I actually think Sunset Invasion's a better mechanic than these adventures. These adventures that come out of nowhere and they've got like bullshit number of troops, and there's not something you can really do about it. It's just annoying. So you can turn them off for an hour, can't you? Probably will do that in the future.
Yeah, as long as you don't want achievements, you can turn off adventurers.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm only ever playing multiplayer games. I just love multiplayer too much now. Like, it used to be the case where I could like load up an achievement single player, and it's just every time I play single player now, it's like I just wish I was playing with my friends. So, but yeah, Shield Maidens. Big fan of how they work in this.
Shield Swains. So if you're playing with inverted game rules, or you reform the Norse religion to put women in charge, then you get Shield Swains.
Oh, I didn't know you could do
that.
I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Well, I mean, because you can change every rule, so you can totally just make the religion be female dominated.
That's amazing. Oh damn! Okay, I'll have to try that at some point.
It probably cost a lot more piety.
Oh yeah. But there's a good way of making piety. If you go raiding and you beat up a load of Christians, you get a load of piety for beating up your Christians as you're raiding. It's very good. Christians are just a fount of piety.
I was doing a lot of the Varangian one, which we'll get to this past Thursday. So I was only doing raiding just to get enough prestige to go to war again.
Oh yeah, but I was doing that like to try and get the cool men-at-arms units.
What I did though that was really cool, raided Rome, and then of course I put my character who I was playing, Heithgar. That's his name, right? He got to wear the Pope's hat because he raided.
Okay, good.
There he is. Jarl Hastine. There we go. He got to wear a Pope's hat.
He starts with a load of event troops, right?
He starts with a bunch of event troops, which makes him a very good choice for achievements. I did First of the Crusader Kings with him. Was pretty good. We starting as North Germanic, joined the First Catholic Crusade. The Crusade started, and he was like, "Hey, I'm a Christian." And went on a crusade, and that was it. That's good. And then we also did Far From Home. Because, he's got so many troops. I skipped over to Northern Africa, and then we skipped over to Egypt, and then we went down and conquered Socotra, which counts for the achievement.
It is a Viking Suez Canal.
Starting and stay as any North Germanic Asturian of any kind. Have your realm capital in any of the islands in the Indian Ocean, which is basically Socotra or those little ones outside of Sri Lanka, kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a couple others. There's that big one that's off the western coast of India as well, which I don't remember the name of it. But there's not a lot of choices. Sri Lanka's farther south.
Are you thinking of the Maldives?
I don't
Sort of little archipelago?
Yeah, Ceylon was the one I was talking about down south. There's another one, though. Of course, this doesn't show India, so I have to jump into here.
I think it's for Maldives. I think you're thinking of. I think the Maldives are on my map, I believe.
Maybe. Yeah, there's the Maldives there, too. There's another one. What? Why are you so fussy? We're just talking... Look.
Islands.
This one counts. Up here. Right there. This guy. Kutch.
Oh! Up in Gujarat.
Yeah, that island counts. So, if we...
That's not an island, though, is it?
If we enable Iron Man, close...
I'm sure in real life that's not an island. Maybe it's changed. Maybe it was wasn't an island back then.
There's some places like this place is actually based on. Oh, of course it's all based on a real place. But I remember I looked into a lot of that because it annoyed me in Imperator. But here I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it looks on Google Earth. It's definitely not an island. Oh, is it? Oh, it looks like kind of salt flats. Oh, maybe it is. Oh gosh.
So, here. I'll flip this.
There's roads.
You know, there's all sorts of weird stuff.
Oh, it's like weird. It's a big salt flat, apparently.
Huh.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it used to be an island. Maybe it's just like all sorted.
So, what I wanted to show was with the achievements for the Indian Island one, which is somewhere here. Aw, what? Whoops. You're gonna slip off, little guy. Yep, you want to play with the microphone. Okay, he's like a future streamer. Sure. There you go. So if I click here, far from home, it says Islands of the Indian Ocean. If I click that, and then hit close, resume. Yeah, it shows and it highlights the islands. So Lambakana down here, the Maldives, Socotra, and that one there.
Oh, it's got Aden.
Those are your choices. So there's 4 islands you can go to. Socotra was the easiest. Because with what's his face here? Haston.
Does a little island off the coast of Burma count? I forgot what they're called now.
Where?
Just off the coast of Burma, so it's to the east of India.
There's impassable terrain.
Oh, is that impassable?
Yep. Sadly.
Somewhere on that string of islands is that one island that has never been landed on without somebody just dying.
That's someone.
Remember, it was like that missionary that went along there, and he just.
Yeah, it's not a good place to go, and they clearly don't want to interact with the outside world, so we should not be forcing them to.
They just kill anyone who lands. Yeah, fair play to him.
But yeah, so he came down here to Aglaby, grabbed a duchy, then moved to Egypt, grabbed a duchy, and then from there we had enough range to conquer one of these counties here, and then we went to Socotra. It wasn't too hard of an achievement because he's got so many troops.
Yeah, I gotta share.
Which is funny because I think that achievement is listed as. It's listed as medium. So not too bad.
So that was using the Algerian invasion stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which, yeah.
Well,
also, definitely one of my favorite. Yeah. Definitely like one of my favorite things in this expansion by a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much fun. You really do feel like a Viking adventurer. He's just fucked off out of Norway, as everyone in Norway should do. Get
Well,
out
I mean,
of
that's
my
how we got
way.
the Normans, and then we got William the Conqueror, which we know is Lambert's favorite person in history.
True. True. I should do a Norman playthrough at some point. That would
Here,
be pretty
you want to
good,
play with
actually.
this? There you go. You can play with that. Unplugged it. Otherwise, he was about to turn off the stream. Yeah, so we go to our decisions.
Oh no, I want to talk about a little bit more about Shield Maidens because
Sure.
there's a really
Go ahead.
cool little design decision, right? Of like having, because it was in CK2, there was quite a lot of Shield Maidens that you got, right? And then they stopped being so much characters and became sort of,
Commodities.
commodities really. It's just something, you got a lot of them. But now you normally have like 2 or 3 Shield Maidens, and they're far more characterful, right? They've either got like a strong trait or something cool, or like really brave or something amazing like that, right? So it really adds to the character aspect of the game, I reckon.
Well, and what they mentioned here is you could have a lot of Shield Maidens, but they're not going to level up very much. It's like they share experience. And so you're not going to have anyone truly extraordinary.
Yeah. So it incentivizes like focusing on a smaller number of people, so you become more attached to them. It's just a lot better, I reckon. I really like it.
And then, of course, we have the Shield Swains.
Yes. Yeah.
Gender
Which
neutral
I imagine,
Shield Mainery.
although I haven't tried those, I imagine that's the same sort of thing, right? You have like 3 or 4 Shield Swains.
I'm guessing it works the exact same way for female-dominated Norse pagans.
I imagine so.
Although
I haven't tried that, so I don't know yet.
We do have our decisions, which was the first one to go over is the North Sea, where you can create the High Kingdom of the North Sea, which is Denmark, Norway, and England. Wales, you can stay free.
That's just right. It's cool. I like it. I like the color too. It's nice little navy blue.
And there is an achievement attached to it. We also
It's cool. I mean, it's like it's not too historically implausible. I mean, like those used to be.
It's what he attempted to do.
Yeah, exactly.
It just didn't happen. But you can change history. That's why this game is a beautiful, beautiful sandbox. We also have found the capital of the Rus, where
I also really like that.
Needed more. I mean, we did have an achievement in base game to form Russia. But
now you can like basically decide where the capital's going to be, right? Do you want it in the objectively better capital of Kiev, or do you want it in a cooler capital like Moscow or Novgorod?
Yes. And it's also interesting because there's also an achievement telling you to form Russia and make it all Muslim.
Yes, that's what's called Vladimir's second choice, right?
It was, I think, the reason he went with Orthodoxy instead of I'm not sure how much is myth, but he went with Orthodoxy over Catholicism or Islam was because Catholicism and Islam controlled what he ate sometimes.
Yeah. Well, no, it's because they could drink. That was the thing.
Too.
It was like
Catholics drink.
Yeah, exactly. But in Islam, it's haram, right? So it's like
So
I mean, what he said was like you can't drink is the soul of the Russian people. Where he was it's not wrong. So
you couldn't drink, you couldn't eat pork, and he wanted to do that.
Yeah, you couldn't convert Russians into a religion where you couldn't drink.
Yeah, in Catholicism, he'd have to, give up something for 40 days, and he couldn't eat fish on Fridays.
Oh, yeah. True.
All right.
There's still not quite a system to, like, mass convert in a similar sort of way that you could do in Crusader Kings, right? You used to be able to ask for a sponsor.
No,
Looking forward to whenever that happens.
If you convert and your lords like you, they'll convert with you, and that'll help things along. We also had Elevate the Kingdom of Man and the Isles, which is their meme choice.
Yeah, which is a really powerful one, right?
Yes.
I haven't tried this one yet.
This is what I'm going to try tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Ooh. No. I need that mouse. Ah! He's not quite... He's at the stage where he wants to be into everything, but he's not quite at the stage where I could just plop him on the floor and let him play by himself. No.
Oh, that's fair.
No. All right, then we have blots.
Yes, I do quite like blots. I haven't used them that much. It took me a while to figure out how to sacrifice prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know, anyone listening, what you do is you hold a blot and then you click on the prisoner and you set them to be a sacrifice, and that's how you do it. Took me ages to work that out.
Let me go see if I can find some prisoners.
I kept having blots for just generic prisoners, sadly, but I do like how it really annoys everyone who is not following a religion that does sacrifices. A big fan of that, and I didn't really realize that when I had a lot of Slavs underneath me, and they didn't quite like it when I was doing terrible atrocities. So
I mean, can you
I had a
blame
lot of peasant
them?
rebellions. No, but luckily the peasant rebellions were quite weak, so it became a sort of cycle where I would get the peasant leader and sacrifice him a blot to get more peasant leaders to sacrifice them into a blot.
Of course you were.
You know, just got a rule with an iron fist. That's how you do it.
Just standard procedure.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh, are you okay there, Lorris? Did your stairs fall apart?
I just dropped my lighter. My iron hip breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Personal deities.
Right,
personal deities are pretty cool.
Yes, there's no reason not to ever pick one.
Yeah. Have you got a favorite?
I think I've gone with Thor most often so far. It's just sort of... Oh, really? He's ill. Okay. I mean, where for Odin, you get intrigue.
Yeah.
And piety per dread. So if you're going to be really dreadful, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I normally am quite dreadful, normally.
For Ul, you're getting martial, and then movement speed in provinces affected by winter, plus 50%, which that could be pretty powerful if you're fighting up north in the winter. And plus advantage in provinces affected by winter. I mean, I could see that being extremely powerful. We also have Thor, which gives you stewardship and something. Thank you, Rosebud. Prowess, there we go.
Yeah.
And then Freyr, who gives you fertility.
That's the one I normally go for. But the control growth is also pretty good because you end up conquering a lot of land really quickly as a Viking, right?
Yes, and control
and little
is a
tick-ups,
problem.
it's a lot. Yeah.
Or
I normally go with
lack
that.
of control is a problem.
It's better like a million kids. Get a load of provinces, give them to your kids, spread your dynasty far and wide. I love it.
And then have everything split with Gavelkind. What are you trying to
Oh yeah, but I think that's like the joy of CK3. Like, I think I've gotten used to the fact that my empire's not going to hold together, but my family's going to be far and wide, and that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind that anymore. It takes a little bit of a...
It's a different play
shift.
style.
Yeah. It takes a bit of a shift when you're going from CK2 to CK3, and you realize that, like, blobbing is not the most important thing anymore, which is great.
One thing I'm really hoping for is, you know, because it doesn't quite make sense that Muslims have Gavelkind, unless I'm completely misremembering playing as them.
I think they do at the start, yeah.
So I'm hoping we get a flavor pack focused on, like, Northern Africa or Arabia or something. They add that in. Or even we get a flavor pack focused on the whole Muslim religion. Or a full DLC.
I'd like one for the Turks. For the Arabs, I think. Although I think probably the Arabs would probably get one first.
Yeah.
So. No, maybe Turks would, actually. Because, you know, probably the biggest, most important force, you know, the Turkish invasions of Persia, and then the Seljuks, obviously. And then the Ottomans later on. The Turks are pretty damn important. I hope we get the Turks first.
All right.
Turks.
What else have we got? I have lost my computer mouse again.
Okay.
This is why Leanna or Lambert has been hosting the stream lately, is because this little guy.
the next up is a Holy Sites business, which Leanna and Lambert weren't a fan of. Now I've played with it. I love it. I honestly, I think it's amazing.
See, I get why they did it. question of game balance. Really, it was
Yeah.
very easy. If you start, as long as you started as a Norse in Scandinavia, it was extremely easy to reform the religion. If you started anywhere else, it was impossible, pretty much. Like, if I played as a Norse in in Great Britain and I didn't plan to, go conquer Scandinavia, unless the AI magically reformed the religion, which we do occasionally, but I would convert to something else later in CK2.
Yeah.
It's just... It
I
was
mean,
too
that's
much
still
of a
kind of a
pain.
case. Like, if you're playing Jorvik, you don't really want to go back to Scandinavia and get the holy sites unless you're quite dedicated to it.
Yeah,
But if you're going to go reformed, you're starting in Scandinavia, it makes you have to be a proper Viking, right? I mean, you can get your 2 holy sites in Scandinavia, but then you have to go somewhere to get your holy site, your 3rd holy site, which
And even if you're starting in
feels
Jorvik,
good.
You've got York right there. That's 1. Let's say you go fighting over in Germany or France, you get 2. And then you just have to go back to your homeland and grab a 3rd one, either in Norway or Sweden.
A real power move would not go back to Scandinavia at all and go to Kiev.
Yes, there you go. Just be like,
have
forget
a massive
Scandinavia.
long empire.
Yeah, so we had that. What's next?
Yeah, but just a little bit about the virtues. Not much to comment about. Poet in one eye of virtues now. Yeah, cool. Pretty nice.
Whoa!
I don't know if you've got anything to mention about that.
Face. Father Lorris, you need to get some emotes up, sir.
I do. I need to try and make them look good is a problem. I want to get them on style. No, I gotta be. I'm such a perfectionist for this sort of thing. I gotta make them look beautiful at a very small resolution and also thematic for the podcast theme. Very important to me.
Now we need 2, since Dev Diary McDevery Face subscribed at tier 2.
Okay.
So yeah,
we can. I think it's all about legacies. I really want to talk about these legacies. Mainly the art for the legacies. I know you don't have control of a mouse at the moment.
No,
but...
I don't even know where he dropped. Oh, there's the mouse. It's not that far away.
So it's
across the floor somehow or slid.
It really leans into the thing that I really like about the art for the legacies. It's like a tapestry, and if you read it left to right, it tells a little story as you're coming along, right? So like the pillage one is you got your longboat and you got your Vikings coming out of a longboat, and then you got the burning town, and you could read it left to right: burning town, burning town, burning town, and then people fleeing on the right hand side, right? And it's cool. It tells a little story as you're reading left and right, which is pretty good. Same with adventure. You got your little well, it could be tis traders, I would say. Traders on the left hand side coming, and then there's like people, and you can see like a little bit of a market in the background. You're meeting new people there, the guys coming off a longship there, and then there's like a little town, little settlements, and then there's people loading goods onto the longship at the end. Lovely. I love it. Big fan of these little stories that the art tells. And as you're unlocking, it comes different segments of the tapestry. Great.
They've done a gorgeous job. Which brings us to one thing they didn't go over, but the fact that they have specialized the UI just for playing the Norse.
Now, I hope that's something they follow on with all flavor packs, because that was one of the concerns I had about the UI coming from CK2.
Agamade was talking in his Discord, I believe, and he mentioned how, because he does a lot of the modding. If you don't know who Agamade is, he made the barbershop mod, which everybody uses pretty much. And he is... Well, we're actually going to go back. So, Monster Cheese... I'm getting distracted here.
That's right.
There we go. Let's go back to that. And so he said there's something changed in the code for it. So they can actually create more. Or if you're modding, you can create your own UIs now.
Music's back.
The music. Sorry, folks. I think I killed the music. Nope. There we go. Now I killed the music. What the flip?
Music
Where
there?
did that
Is that all
come
working?
from? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what music was it. Was it Imperator? Was it CK? Was it Stellaris? I don't know.
No, but
it's not on our Audacity recordings for Leanna.
Yes, sorry, but yeah, the UI stuff, really good. It's nice and subtle. It feels Norse. It's, it covers up all the UI. You don't feel like a Christian as you're playing a Norse person. It's lovely. I hope they do it for every flavor pack. I hope this is a continuing trend. I hope we see like Byzantine style stuff. Like we never saw that since CK2. Hope we have a sort of Byzantine style with like those little icons and strange little what's it called? Mosaics that they had, and the uncut gems, that sort of stuff.
They also did, we've got the lovely artwork behind the chancellors. Everyone in your council has their own personal artwork.
Yeah, yep.
They were.
That's another thing. The backgrounds of the characters in general, right? Which are great.
Background for your own personal character. I don't know. It's quite good.
Oh, it's lovely.
If you're a Byzantine iconoclast, are all your buttons blank? Yes.
I would love that, actually.
You have to play by memory. And memory alone.
It just takes anything that sort of resembles piety as an icon, just destroys it. That would be cool though if there was like a difference between iconoclasts, because if there was lots of icons in the backgrounds and stuff, which is bound to be if it's Byzantine stuff, just have them taken down, or what they often did is smash the faces and hands off stuff. They did that a lot. That'd be cool. I would like that. I doubt they'll do it, but it'd be cool if they did.
We also have all things here, which is
all things.
Yeah, so the Norse tend to swim in prestige but can struggle feudalizing. All things are intended to allow you to equalize those two somewhat. By losing much of your excess prestige, you can transition up and down the realm authority rungs much easier. Which is...
Now, I don't find I swim in prestige when I was playing Norse. I found prestige was the most valuable resource because you spend it on man-at-arms, which is quite important.
That's true. Though, no, it depends, because here with Count Haston, it is totally gold that you're spending on him.
Oh, yeah, because he's feudal to start with, right?
I guess he is feudal to start with, yeah.
Yeah. As a tribe, like, I'm always strapped for prestige. I normally go down, like, the diplomacy focus for that reason, because you get the magistry stuff. And playing as a Viking with a very good PR department, very good. If you're writing lots of epics and doing lots of stones and having magistry, I guess giving out press releases to the press saying, this person, really good Viking.
Who else would you give press releases to if not the press?
Exactly. Viking press. But Viking Times is going around promoting how fantastic this Viking is. Got great spin doctors. A lot.
What else do we have? We also have runestones. They revamped it.
Yeah. Adds a bit of flavour to it. And a little bit of carving flavour. It's nice. I like it. It's cool. It feels like a bit of an achievement too. Like, it's a small achievement, but it feels like something, yes. Bam. I got this runestone down. It's nice. So
have you done Trials by Combat? I haven't encountered one yet.
I've done one. I did one against a friend, and I died. I did die. I lost, but like it was good. It's cool. It's like a little kind of rock paper scissors sort of thing. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
All right, and then last up we have our men at arms. We have a copy of Rosebud.
Again, this is something I'm so excited for, like about future flavor packs, right? Like, thing about these men at arms is that it's tied to Norse culture, which is fine, right? I mean, like you get them, and then when you switch to like a different culture, say if you're going to Muscovy and you want to switch to Russian, you can't get your Bajurian guards. But in the future, you can get hopefully more unique stuff for more unique cultures, which will be cool. I like it.
So Norman culture gets them. Only other culture that does, says Viking Nathum in chat.
Okay.
Which, I mean, we all know the Normans
Yeah,
are just
that makes
French
sense.
Vikings.
Yeah, essentially. And then they sort of like they were kind of known for their knights more than anything, though, right? That's pretty much the Normans were
I mean, they were French
really,
Vikings.
yeah, pretty much, pretty much. And you know, they buggered off to Italy too at the same time.
Oh, my mouse has been confiscated again. I just need to get like a copy mouse that's the exact same.
Oh
think
yeah,
you'll
just
know
get
the
two
difference?
dual wield knives.
What, do you want to get down? Nope, maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a cool little thing. I was really impressed with the playthroughs that I've had.
And it's definitely, as people said at the beginning, it's more than a flavor pack. Or it's more than we've expected from a flavor pack. Considering it's like CK2, a flavor pack, we got, ooh, you get some new character faces and you get some new clothing. Oh, you get new unit models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's something that wasn't touched on in this dev diary, actually. The unit models, which I think was part of this. I mean, very, very good. Especially the fact that, like, when you're preparing for a raid, your little character toots his little horn. He's like, boo, 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 we're off on raid. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's great. I love it. It makes you really feel like you're rallying people to raid.
I hadn't noticed that. But then I tend to
next
play on
time
speed
you
5 and pause.
I'm a speed 2 or 3 player. So next time you get troops, zoom into your unit model. Hear his little doot-dooting noise as he's summoning up the troops. It's great. It really puts you in the mood to go sack Normandy.
And there is, we do have a poetry system, as TM pointed out. That's part of the free patch, so you don't have to have Northern Lords to have poetry.
And I quite like, because I've only seen it a few times also. It's good because, especially if you play multiplayer, sending poems to your friends. It's great. Mocking them. Very fun. And the limericks are great. There's a load of them. But they're not like over the top. So it's not like, it's just a fun little thing. It's just nice. Apart from adventurers, I can't think of anything I would like put down in this expansion.
Yeah.
I love it all.
But I'm just, yeah, adventurers, they've always been a mixed bag. I'll have to play some more and see. Maybe they'll get patched and tweaked. I know I haven't played since they did the patch. What was it, Monday? They did the patch?
Yeah.
They did a hotfix?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so far my only experience, I haven't experienced adventures against me personally. I've basically only played Norse so far, over and over.
Well, of course.
But
Who
my
else would you
friend,
play
like I
with the
said,
Northern
who was
Lords
playing in
pack?
exactly. Well, my friend was playing Brittany for some reason. Like I said, she was just having a miserable time.
Or she
it was like a sort of,
Norse.
it's a big anti-fun mechanic. You know, it's a bit grim.
I will have to check it out as someone who's not Norse then, because
yeah, at some point I'll play a non-Norse person.
But I think we're reaching our. And do we have anything else to add? Chat, do y'all have anything to add about Northern Lords? No.
We should say there hasn't been a dev diary for the rest of the games. That's why I was
that's it. We've had CK3 and Stellaris. There's been no Imperator yet. Hoi 4 has fallen off the map. I'm sure they're working on stuff, but we haven't heard anything.
I imagine since it's probably quite a big thing for Hearts of Iron.
There was big IR news. Did we miss Imperator Rome? Is this because we don't have Lambert here?
Quite possibly.
What was there for Imperator? I don't know. Where is Lambert when we need him? It was news on stream. Oh.
Okay.
See, this is why we need Lambert here. He's our Imperator guy.
There's no more streams, and no news is for news. I.e., there's nothing new coming up for Imperator. That's the news. So there's no... Okay, there's nothing on the horizon for it.
Nothing new for a while, I'm guessing. There's the fact that Vicky 3 is confirmed, according to Reddit. I guess that's,
that happens.
Reddit
happens every
has
week. I am. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Reddit can like look at a cloud and can confirm Vicky free.
Well, I mean,
But,
we do have it confirmed that there is a game going to be announced at PDXCon in May.
Yeah.
So
It could be Vicky. I mean, it's a distinct possibility, but it could be anything at this point. I'm not very good at speculating, if I'm completely honest.
And there you go, folks. If you can convert Rosebud, he has confirmed what game is coming out. You just have to.
My only
translate.
speculation is whatever Reddit thinks it's going to be, it's probably not going to be that. That's my only prediction. Whatever, that's my thing.
You know what? I had a dream, which is weird because I usually don't remember my dreams, but the only reason I remembered this because I was like, was that a real conversation? No, wait, because I'm waking up, tired, kid, whatever. And in my dream, it was a Magicka new game that got announced.
Oh, yeah. I wish they'd revive Magicka Wizard Wars. That was a great one. I don't know if you haven't played that. It's great fun.
Oh, here we go. So Imperator Rome confirmed on stream that there will be nothing new to announce in time for PDXCon for Imperator.
Yeah.
We did have that early CK3 dev diary. It said there'd be something announced about CK3 in March, which of course was Northern Lords, and then there'd be something larger down the road. So I'm guessing that'll come out at PDXCon. Yeah. Okay.
I've still got to PDXCon sort in person. I just want to go to PDXCon,
I do too.
It's all
also,
online.
Rosebud just tried to turn off my computer. That would have been bad. Look, there's you. There's the baby. Yeah. Okay. Yep. He's just telling us what is going to be announced at CK3 and new game and all that stuff at PDXCon. You know your Rosebud knows, but he's not telling.
I think that's a prediction I probably could make. Like, there's probably going to be a CK3 expansion announced. There'll be a Hearts of Iron expansion announced.
Rosebud is your favorite Paradox Insider. All right, but I think we're pretty much at the end, and I don't think I can harness this guy any longer and control him. So,
That's very fair.
Lorris, what are you up to these days, and where can people find you?
You can find me at Lorris on Twitter or chapelcomic.com. You can see all my comics. Just be doing little sketches here and there. Got a lot of comic ideas, but I just need to do the inking and drawing from.
And build some stairs.
Yeah, and do what, sorry?
Build some stairs.
And build some stairs, yeah. Which are almost done. Pretty close. It's just like these little... I'm such like a... What's the words? I just want everything to look nice. An S-fight, I guess? What's that called? Somebody... I think... My stairs don't look good. They work fine, but I'm very much like a form over function type person. So, like, man, they just don't look pretty enough for me to be saying they're done yet. I can go up and down, but they are not pretty enough. I need to make some... like nice.
I need a special episode for Father Lorris to talk about his stairs. We do have in chat, the devs on the forum pretty much confirmed CK3 DLC to be announced at PDXCon. And
yeah,
yes,
I mean, that would make sense.
We did out of historical order because there was a lot more CK3 to talk about than Stellaris, so we did Stellaris first. Alright, and for myself, I am Enigmatic Rose. I will be streaming on Twitch tomorrow with some CK3. I'm getting YouTube videos up, and believe it or not, I'm also on TikTok. Mostly talking about pro science and parenting and this little guy. So if you want non-gaming related content, you can find me there.
Yeah.
And come support me against people that seem to believe we're still alive in Crusader Kings 3.
We should say that like the podcast should be going live on Spotify and things soon.
Yes.
In fact, this podcast will be, I guess, part of that bundle.
Leanne is working on that.
Apologies for backlog, I guess.
And then once she gets those up and I get the audio, I will get them up on the UpTubs, if you prefer watching it there. Yeah. You can watch the highlights of previous episodes here on Twitch, because I save them every week. All right.
That's right. Yep. I don't know how it works. Rose is the expert.
Loris just does her artwork. That's all.
Yeah, which I do need to do more of, along with many other pieces of artwork I also need to do.
All right, so bye, guys.
All right,
Have
take
a good
care.
week. We'll see you next week, hopefully with all 4 of us.
Ciao. Bye.
Bye-bye.